Hello everyone and welcome to our channel. Today we will prepare together a delicious recipe of traditional Romanian brioche. For this recipe, we will need the following ingredients: 500 grams of sifted flour with a pinch of salt, 260 milliliters of warm milk, 2 eggs, 65 grams of melted butter, 90 grams of sugar, 7 grams of dry yeast, zest from 1 organic lemon, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, and 1 teaspoon of orange extract. First, we mix the yeast with 1 tablespoon of sugar, 2 tablespoons of flour, and 6 tablespoons of warm milk. We mix all the ingredients really well and we leave it aside for 5 minutes. Now we mix the milk with the sugar, the vanilla extract, the orange extract, and the lemon zest. In a large bowl, we mix the eggs for 5 minutes until we have a really creamy consistency. We add the yeast mixture and step by step we add half of the flour and after the milk. We mix everything for 1 minute. The other half of the flour, we will incorporate it by hand. We transfer the dough on the table and we start working it. I will work the dough for 10 to 15 minutes. Now we start to incorporate little by little also the melted butter. When all the butter is incorporated, we slap the dough to the table for 10 times until we'll have a very nice and smooth consistency. We work it for 1 minute and we repeat the slapping process one more time. This will make the dough so smooth and will change the consistency immediately. You will feel it in your hand. Now our dough is perfect. In a clean bowl, we add a little bit of oil. We put the dough inside. We cover it with plastic wrap and we leave it to proof for 1 hour. After 1 hour, you can see already how full of air bubbles the dough is. Look at this, how beautiful. We divide it in 8 equal parts. We give to each piece a ball shape. When they are all ready, we cover them with plastic wrap to prevent them to dry. Now we roll each piece like a sausage. And after, we start to roll from each side to the center. And when we are in the center, we stop. We place it in a tray lined with parchment paper. We will do the same process also with the rest. We cover them with plastic wrap and we leave them to proof for 30 minutes at room temperature. For the sugar syrup, we will need the following ingredients: 100 milliliters of water, 80 grams of sugar, 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon of lemon extract. In a saucepan, we mix all the ingredients and after we boil the syrup for 3 minutes. Now let's prepare the egg wash by mixing 1 egg with 1 tablespoon of milk. We brush the egg on the brioche. We bake them for 25 minutes at 350 Fahrenheit. My house already smells so good. We leave them to cool down for 10 to 15 minutes. Look how beautiful this brioche turned out. Let me show you how nice and fluffy this dough is also inside. Oh, and the smell of vanilla and lemon and orange, it's amazing. Now we mix 100 grams of honey with 100 milliliters of syrup. This is the syrup we made before. When the brioche is cooled down, we take each one and we put it on the syrup for a few seconds. For more flavor, we add some chopped walnuts on the top. This brioche, it's so delicious, so good, so full of flavor. I love the orange and vanilla together. You really have to try it. If you like this video, please share, subscribe and hit the bell button. We are looking forward to meeting you again for another delicious recipe.